last fall, it's pretty similar reps for the ones. You know, you're going to get your good 30 reps, and then kind of you might do another series or two. So it's around that, but it's definitely having the depth, and it also keeps you in tune with the game. You know, being there and able to coach these guys and give them pointers and just staying on top of them. Just little things like playing with your hands, not swimming blocks, and really just like focusing more on the technique rather than just making a play out there. That's what the coaches want to see. They want to see you play hard, but playing the technique and playing what they're taught. So.
Adam, you didn't have Jabari last year. Talk about having him, and how has he looked so far?
Yeah, Jabari is a great player. I mean, I played with him when I was in 2012. He was a linebacker, and he was one of those guys that you look at, and he's going to be at every pile. He's going to be making plays. So it's awesome to have him down next to me playing with me. And you know, he's a guy with a motor and can play all day. And in a game, you know, he's that guy that when the big play's there to be made, he's going to be one of those guys that can make the play. So it's good having him. He's got a lot of learning to still do, but you know, we all do. So it's all about all of us moving together as a unit, not an individual. So yeah, just looking forward to seeing what he does this season. So.
I was talking with Coach one other day. He was saying that Francis is a guy who's kind of tagged on with you a little bit, and you're sharing some of your wisdom with him and showing maybe working on him. So what have you, what's that relationship been like, and maybe how have you tried to be an influence on him?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Francis was one of those guys, came in, kind of, I think, struggled a bit just picking up concepts a little bit. You know, this last off season, he was a bit overweight, and then kind of this summer just worked his butt off. Like he was one of those guys that was doing 2 days every single day, getting in shape. He dropped probably 30 pounds, and you know, he's probably the best shape he's ever been in. But just changing his habits, I think. Not letting him settle for just being a good athlete, but studying the game, studying his technique, you know, just the little things. And that's the biggest thing Coach Pelton stresses, and all our defensive coordinator stresses. It's just those little things that make the big difference. So whether it be, you know, correcting your first step or correcting your hand placement, things like that, your pad level, and just kind of staying on top of him and just being kind of like his personal coach. I'm trying to personalize like my attention to kind of him, because Coach Pelton can't really coach everyone at the same time. So it's kind of, once I'm not going and he's going, I'll stand behind him, watch his rep, and straight away correct him and just stay on top of him. You know, watch film with him, eat right with him, things like that. So it's been good. It's been good just to have him there.
Adam, 4 years ago you chose to come to Georgia Tech. Is it hard for you to believe that it's gone by this fast? And now, what particularly you set for yourself for this season you want to improve on?
Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a quick journey, but it's been a good one. I mean, coming from Australia, I got here, I think it was the 31st in 2012, so it's a little over 3 years. Going into my fourth, you know. But this season, personally, I don't really have, you know, I've got my own personal goals, which I don't think I need to share, but you know, for me, it's more about the team. It's more, my goal is the ACC championship. I've been close twice. You know, we lost by 5, we lost by 2. So my goal is the ACC championship, and I think, you know, our whole defense, that's what we want. If you don't have the team goal in your mind, then I don't think you're in the right spot. And that's the biggest thing we're trying to stress, is that the team's bigger than the individual, and it's not about what the individual goes out and does, because you can't do it without the help of the coaches, without the help of the guy next to you, without the strength coaches that put in all the hours if you over the summer, everything like that. So it's the whole Georgia Tech football team, coaches, staff included, that put you in that position. So it's definitely no individual feat. It's all a team.
Last question over here.
Adam, Tyler mentioned earlier you guys were able to keep the offensive line off the second level this morning. Was there something specific you did technique-wise or scheme-wise?
I think he's taking coaching. I mean, Coach Pelton's done a great job this summer. He's put in a lot of hours just learning new techniques, watching a lot of tape, things we can improve, and then trying to get us to implement that over the first 6-7 days of camp. And then going to scrimmage today, we tried to play those certain techniques, and you know, hopefully we did a good job. You know, the tape showed that we were a bit, you know, good holding those linemen off the linebackers, which is always good. You know, when you can let those guys run free and not worry about getting cut, then you can make some plays. But once again, it's team defense. You know, you might not be the guy making the play, but at the end of the day, if you stop them, you stop them. So you just got to take care of your job and trust that the guy's going to do his. But